My grandfather's family tradition put my 12-year-old brother in the hospital. So I gathered evidence and vanished on my 18th birthday. A year later, my cousin told me the younger boys were starting to refuse too. In my family, all the boys had to follow one rule: make your cousin bleed or go hungry for the week. You see, every Saturday, all my male cousins between the ages 10 and 18 would gather in my grandfather's garage. 2 boys entered the chalk circle. Only the one who made his opponent bleed got to eat dinner for the next week. They called it building brotherhood through suffering. My grandfather started this tradition after returning from Vietnam. I watched soft American boys die crying for their mothers, he'd tell us, his glass eyes scanning our faces. No grandson of mine will be weak. My uncles enforced the rules with pride. Uncle Marco kept a photo album of his fight victories, pages of his cousins' bloody faces from the 1980s. So when I turned 10, I spent my birthday standing in the fight garage for the first time, surrounded by cousins nursing old wounds. I tried to tell myself it wouldn't be that bad, that I could just force myself to zone out and pretend it wasn't happening. Boy, was I wrong? Turns out, it wasn't just drawing blood. You fought until blood hit the concrete floor. No medical help until the winner was finished eating their dinner. Winners ate like kings, while losers sat at the same table, watching. Brothers fought brothers. Fathers placed bets. First fight's always special, Uncle Tony announced, pushing me toward the circle. My opponent? My cousin Luis, also 10, also terrified. The men formed a wall around us chanting "Blood brings brotherhood" over and over. Luis and I circled each other, neither of us wanting to throw the first punch. Hit him! My father screamed. So I did. I hit him until his nose cracked and red drops splattered the floor. That night, I ate chicken and rice while Luis sat across from me with an empty plate and a towel pressed to his face. The months that followed broke something in all of us. My 12-year-old brother Anthony nearly lost his left eye fighting our cousin David. Roberto, once the sweetest kid, learned to fight dirty, fish-hooking eyes and biting chunks from ears. "Gotta eat," he'd say afterward, spitting blood. By my 15th fight, I'd only won 7 times. Not enough to avoid the hollow feeling of hunger, but enough to know the sick satisfaction of watching others go without. I hated who I was becoming.